Kill me! I'm here! Kill me!
Hey everybody, this is Matthew Movies coming at you with my review of Signs, the second Mel Gibson movie that I am reviewing today. And again, I said it in my other video, this is a movie that I think deserves a lot of credit no matter who is involved in it. And I do think that Mel Gibson said some reprehensible things and deserves to be seen in a very different light. But that doesn't affect the films that he's been a part of because, I mean, for one, the guy is incredibly talented at what he does, and two, there are a lot of other people that are involved in these films, so to throw the baby out with the bathwaters because he did some terrible things is a disservice to all of them. Now, I already mentioned that I think this movie deserves a lot more credit than it gets. I think this movie is definitely seen by a lot of people as being one of the many M. Night Shyamalan movies that aren't great, but I think that's a really wholly inaccurate position. I feel like this movie actually is really good aside from a few aspects. The ending, I think, is really bad. It's a very blatant ripoff of a similar concept that you see in War of the Worlds, that story, and that to me is very disappointing. And then the setup of it, where you keep having these, Mel Gibson goes back and sees these moments with his wife at the end of her life. It's, to me, that none of that stuff works. It's very cheesy, and I don't like any of those scenes. However, if you take all that stuff and you throw it aside, I think this movie is expertly made, and it deserves a whole lot more credit. I remember watching it for the first time, and there's a moment early on where there's a couple of kids and there's this dog, their dog, and that all of a sudden like snapped at them and tries to bite their face, and is very close. And I remember watching as a kid, well, not as a kid, as a teenager, and being very surprised by that moment. And from that second on, I was invested. I was in. This movie had me to a large degree, and I think it largely doesn't let go of you for a very big part of this film. It's the tension is fantastic. There's all these great moments that are like when they're showing footage on TV of this this party, they all of a sudden like an alien comes out. I mean, that to me was very startling. And then the moment with the knife is fantastic. And once they get downstairs and the claustrophobia, it just, to me, this movie works on almost every level, with the exception of the two that I mentioned before. And then also, M. Night Shyamalan has a cameo in this movie, as he does in all of his films, but he clearly thought he could act better than he could, and the moments with him in this are also detrimental in my view. But overall, I think this movie is extremely well made, doesn't get the credit it deserves. It is definitely one of the better M. Night Shyamalan movies, and to me is one that brings to mind all the things I love most about a great zombie movie, where you have this feeling of like impending doom that's inescapable, and the characters are in the place that up until then they've always related to safety and being able to lock out any danger, and to have it all coming in at them, and to see them get into progressively worse situations. It's just very entertaining. I think this movie deserves a lot more credit, like I said. And yeah, those are my thoughts on Signs. Let me know in the comment section below what you think. Please hit that like button, hit that share button. It makes it much more probable that other people will see my stuff and hopefully come and check out my videos, and that would absolutely mean the world to me. And if you are new here, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. I love talking to you guys about movies, and I would love it if you could be part of the conversation, because I love having that back and forth. It just really makes my day. Other than that, why don't you have yourself a great day.